The pain switch stays on until you address the survival mechanisms and responses driving it, period. What does this mean? Can I elaborate on this? Absolutely. First, let us talk about what the role of your nervous system is. The only role of your nervous system is to keep you alive. Nervous system, meaning brain, spinal cord, and all of the nerves that innervate each and every single organ in your body. Its only role is to keep you alive. That is it. It doesn't give a shit if you're happy, sad, elated, horny, whatever, right? Its only role is to keep you alive today. And so if we are in a survival state, there are multiple survival states: fight, flight, shutdown, and freeze. If we are in any of these survival states, especially if we are in fight or flight, meaning that our nervous system is perceiving threat and danger all the time, and it's hypersensitive to perceiving that we are threatened or in danger, then that pain response is on. Because when we are in the state, this is not a cognitive state. This is not the I think I am safe, I think I am threatened. It is something that our bodies are doing. And most people don't know. I would even say at least 90% of people don't know that they are stuck in a hypervigilant fight or flight state, and they ping pong between the other survival states because of this. This is a very nuanced topic that I can cover for hours. But let's just say someone is in chronic fight or flight, meaning their nervous system is literally saying, we are going to die today. Like, we need to fight or flight because we are going to die. In that moment, when your nervous system detects that or feels that it is always in danger, it is going to look for evidence that it is going to be in danger. And what happens is that each and every organ and system in our body is affected by it, including our heart, including our lungs, including our muscles. Fight or flight in particular, when that happens, all of the nerve innervation comes for our fight or flight muscles, right? Which means our limbs. All the blood flow and all of the nerve innervation goes into our fight or flight muscles, our neck, our traps, our arms, our legs, because we're getting ready to fucking run from Scar and the hyenas, right? And so when that happens, the body prioritizes the heart, lungs, hyperfocus in the brain, as well as the limbs. If that is on all the time, no wonder why we have chronic neck pain, chronic trap pain, chronic shoulder pain, chronic pain everywhere. Because the nerves are literally just shot, just like literally just doing this, firing those signals, right? Because we gotta go, we gotta fight, we gotta flee. Unless you tell the body, hey, we are safe, those signals will continue to turn on. And if it continues to turn on, pain sensitivity is higher. Our immune system is shut when that happens because it is not a priority for us to fight a cold, right? We are literally fighting for our lives. So that is what it means. What I mean, if the pain switch, the pain switch will always turn on, especially if we are stuck in the survival responses. And in order for us to actually deal with the chronic pain for good, then we need to address the survival responses. That is exactly what is happening. Address the survival responses. If not, that pain switch is on because hypersensitivity for pain goes up. Our nervous system thinks that we are dying. So if it thinks that we're dying, of course, it's not going to make us thrive. The thoughts in our brains are always negative. Um, Thoughts are and feelings are only a small piece of the puzzle when it comes to survival responses. Thought work does not and will only have a very, very minute, a very, very small, minute response to actually um, turning off the survival responses because it's a body thing. It's something that you need to feel in your body. That's why something like talk therapy doesn't work. That's why positive affirmations don't really work that well. And an example of this is that, have you ever been really hangry before? You've been hangry, your thoughts were negative, right? You just want to stir shit up because you're hangry. And as soon as you ate, you just felt better. Your thoughts became better because you've changed your physiology. Your body went, I am hungry, go crazy, find the food, again, a survival response. And when you had that, when the threat was less because you had some food, all the thoughts and all the emotions also improved, right? It is the exact same thing for pain, emotions, survival responses. There is something happening in the level of the body that needs to be addressed. And so I could go for hours talking about this, but this is really what I mean by the pain switch being turned on and survival responses staying on. How do you address the survival responses? That's what my nervous system courses are for, because like I said, I cannot talk about this in here, but what you can do is learn more about this, right? If you want to learn more about this, I have some resources and some practices for you to help you out with this. I'm going to drop off one very, very basic somatic practice that everyone really needs to know when it comes to turning down the survival responses. So I will drop that somatic practice below. And if you want to dive deeper, that's what my nervous system courses are for. This is my specialty. And this is really powerful when it comes to not just changing your pain levels, but if you are in a profession where you are a coach and your nervous system affects other people's nervous system, this is a very, very important skill to have to make your service better.